I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yup.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. So, first of all, guys, I am sorry about the really super late start to stream. I apologize, but to be fair, I was working on something as an import content. RJ can attest to the importante of this, although I did not sleep much because of this thing. But details.
Is it really that important to you?
I mean, kinda, yeah. I don't think it'll be importante because alright, check it out guys, I now have a store for everything, merch and stuff, so like, if you want to check it out, please be sure to click that wonderful handy dandy link up there, and get yourself some nice merch. And today, we're going to be playing some Mario Maker in celebration of the fact that 1, this is the last update for Mario Maker 2, which makes me kind of sad, and 2, you get to make your whole own world, so I am happy about this. So, we're going to get started with that right about now. So, let's get started. Come on. Come on. Just be nice. Thank you. What the heck? Oh, I forgot. This thing has to be open and up. I forgot about that. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to me right now. Just... Damn it. Okay, you're gonna be stupid. I understand. You're gonna be dumb. Technical difficulties. But what be a streamer without technical difficulties? Come on. It's not that hard. Just open up. Thank you. Not that hard. Really not. Thank you.
Is it though?
You would think it's not, but apparently it is. Okay, I don't think I need it to be at 1080, so I'm gonna swap it down to, first of all, let's do some swaps. And then swap. Actually, no, I'll leave it at that because it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, so now that's done, we can move on. Myself. Yay! Oh hey, look, there's friends online. Hello? Yoshi and Peach and Mario? Hello? What's happening? Oh, all the Koopalings are in this. This is nice. I like this. Super Mario Maker 2! If I could share games, I would share this with RJ just to see what she would make. Although that would bring...
Oh, you already know what I would make. Remember the infinite pipes?
Oh god! Oh god, that's right. That is what scares me. So, new ways. I know about the new ways. New notifications, would you like to view them? Yes. Okay, someone played Fishy Business. Someone played Right In Through the Ghost House. Someone played Pipes in the Ground and Sky. Up the Hill and Through the Clouds. Nice. My courses have been played. That's great. I'm happy about that. So we're gonna go to the core. Whoa. Oh, it's a world. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a world bot now. All right, world bot. Let's do this. Hoo. With this new update, you can now make your own Super Mario worlds, in which are collections of up to 8 individual worlds. Each individual world needs a way to go from the start of the goal to which is the castle. I already did it here for you. Keep in mind that you'll need to set a course in the castle spot for each world each world to work. Touch the A or hold the set course. You can set other courses, toad houses, and warp pipes to each world as well. That's cool. From the world but in the main menu, you can upload a saved Super Mario course world. You can only have one Super Mario world uploaded at a time, but it contains up to 8 worlds. To start over from scratch, use the preset rocket. Don't need that. Alright then, so Mario's gonna be here. I need to decide what world's gonna be here. Okay, so... Alright. We're gonna set up some worlds for people to test this theory out. Let's see what all we can get our hands on. This is fun. I like this. I like this idea. Okay, so this one is here. Alright. Okay, so out of all, I have, how many levels here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. I have 12 levels. So, which one should I start with? Ooh! Nah, that'll be a castle one, because it makes sense. Okay, so, I'll go easy. Swimming for fishes. And then another one. Oh, come on. Jeez. There we go. Swimming for fishes. Which one should I put here? I'm not gonna put hot pipe there just yet. Madhouse I'm gonna save. Keys to the End I'm gonna save because those are like challenging. Chasing cats. Up here. And then up the hill. How'd you make it that far? Well, I'll put one of these here. And one right here, because in between that would be riding through the ghost house. And appropriately. Ah, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it! That's bullshit. What does it take? Wait a minute. Oh, I guess I can leave that there. But I wanted one for the castle, so I gotta take off one of the houses. Damn it. Alright, fine. So, this house will go away. Well then wait. Because the last one, I'm definitely gonna put that in here. Set a course. The last course. Alright, should I be evil or not? Hey Henry, what's up? I'm making a Super Mario World. Should I be evil or not?
Well, it's up to you.
Alright, so my 2 evil courses are the Madhouse, Keys to the End, and the Madhouse, Keys to the End, and the Cooptastic 6 is not that hard, but I know Keys to the End is like hard as shit. So I'm probably gonna put the Cooptastic 6 right here because it's a castle. And That's gonna be fun. So, because that's water, I'm definitely putting fishy business right here. So you gotta get through all of these. The fishy business, that one, and the Cryptastic 6. So, that one here. Alright then. So we're gonna say this. Nice. Let's see if I can upload it. Hopefully I don't have to clear all these courses myself, because that would suck.
You totally should, though.
That would suck. This is a world bot. From here you can play the Super Mario worlds you created in World Maker and upload them to the... Fuck! Alright, let's do it. You know what? I've already beaten these. It's fine. I could do this. Oh, neat. Alright. First of all... Oh, wait. I don't have to... Haha! Yay! I don't have to. Yes!
It's disappointing for me.
Yeah! Hold on a minute. Hold on. This is perfect. This is great. This is just wonderful. Hold on. I gotta take a picture of this. Alright, so I can wait, hold on, I might as well take a picture of it just in case I have to repost it somewhere. Because normally it makes you have to play them all, but you don't have to, and that makes me happy. But, in the interest of everyone else, I'm gonna go to the course world, and I'm actually gonna play my own course. Out of the interest of you guys, I know I just did the thing. I'm gonna play my own course, guys.
Good.
Yes, I know I can play worlds. Because after this, I'm gonna make some worlds. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. I'm probably gonna spend the majority of this stream making worlds. This is gonna be fun. What the hell? No Super Mario worlds have been played. Oh, duh. Wait, okay, cool. Alright, neat. Now I'm gonna play through my own worlds. Super Rizzle Game World! Yes! I'm happy about this! This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fun. One second. Bum, 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 bum. Toadette too? Oh. This is about to be fun. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna swap from this private call to like the general chat from my Discord, because I'm gonna try and bring puns in. So like I'll reconnect with you in just a sec. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. This is gonna be great. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Alright, cool. In the results we go. That's fine. Not like it actually needed voice chat, but you know. I mean, not voice chat, but you know what I mean. Oh, jeez, come on. Okay, while we wait for people to get in, we're gonna go ahead and do the thing. This is probably going to be the death of me. Now, oh, okay, this is fine. This is swimming for coins, I think.
Can I be heard?
Yeah, you can. This level is like really easy. I literally made this just to be easy. This is not hard. I'm scared for everything else though, but you have to collect almost 300 coins. Toadette, listen. Thank you. See, unlike other Mario creators, I actually make decent underwater levels. Ones that don't cause you to rage. Okay, I'm bullshitting, but the point is oh jeez. Oh god. That, thank you. I'm not sure if Puns will join us, but oh jeez. Oh god. I'm not sure if Puns will join us, but the chat is. Oh no, no, no! Damn it! How many coins do I have right now? Damn it! Oh, 164. No, you stay away from me, bloopers. Honestly, now I want to try making a level with endless pipes just to see how that would work. I'm curious as to how that would actually go about working at this point. I have no idea how I even survived that.
Totally forgot that you were playing that level, and I'm listening to like Disney music, and it kind of went along with it.
Ha! Nice.
I was
Oh
like,
my
wait.
god. I was being absolutely careful.
For you though.
I literally was. There was 2 times where I literally should not have survived, and I survived. There were 2 instances where I'm just like, okay, I should not survive this, but I did. Although there was one level I made specifically for my friend Puns, and it's called the Madhouse, because she wanted one that was like challenging, so I was like, alright, here's one for you. Bonus points to anybody who can figure out the message that's in the coins, because there is an actual message. Shoot. Thank you! Oh my god. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why the heck did I do this?
By choice.
I won't use that unless I absolutely have to. That'll be a long time, guys. Yeah. Damn it!
This is spoiled again.
Basically. Stop it. Bloopers. Stop it. Go away. I'm actually glad that I made this underwater level with no ceiling. You! 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 Wait! No! Stop it. This is the first level, and this one ain't even that bad.
Say that.
It's not. The other ones I picked are worse. Oh, that's what I missed. That's also the reason why I made this with no ceiling. Top. Hey, I did it! See, I could clear my own worlds. You know what? Well, I can't like my own world. That's sad. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like this. That's cool. Alright, which one's this one? Oh, chasing cats. This one's fun. Oh, I forgot it's the speed run. Around. Get out of the thing! Ow! Ah, damn it! Stop it! Get out! Thank you. I forgot that this was a speedrun. And I think the clear condition for this one is you have to make it to the end at Cat Mario. Pretty sure. Yeah, you have to be Cat Mario. Oh shit! Fuck!
It's your Toadette.
You have to be a cat version of anything. You were also supposed to defeat the Boom Booms, but I oofed. It made it where you could just pass it. Alright, time to go to the secret house up here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh god! I'm horrible at this. Okay, what do we got? Cool. Damn it! Okay, that's kind of cool, the fact that it does that. That's cool. Okay, so I failed. Which one's this one? I think it's the floor is lava. Oh, up the hills and through the clouds. Also another speedrun. What the hell was I thinking? Wait, I don't have to do this one, you know? Ha-ha! Oh yeah, that's right. What? What was that? Why? That, thank you. That. Oh. Oh my god. Why? Also, giving a person 30 lives is way too many lives for this. Ah, oh, damn it! Do I need this for something? Yes, I do. Shit. Oh wait, hold on. Boop. No! No! Red! Oh my god, okay. Also, it's being stupid. Oh god. Also, boop. Alright then. Man, NES be evil. Damn it! Alright, hold on. There should be another one somewhere. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't carry him up the thing. Come on. Damn it. I'm not gonna say curse me for making speedruns, but come on, give me you. Oh my god. You. You. I don't remember. Nice. I didn't. Oh my god, I didn't remember if you needed that for anything. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, this is where the bullshit starts. This is literally where the bullshit starts. And I'm not happy about this. This one's gonna take a minute. Oh, shit! And that's why! Oh, come on, give me the... Oh, shit! Fuck! Give me the star, give me the star, give me the star. Fuck, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. I would have done better doing the floor is lava at this point. Come on. Give me. I mean, I got plenty of lives, so I'm not hurting for anything. Okay. Give me. Yaha! Die. Now I can deal with these dudes, no problem. Phew! Now I can deal with these, no problem. I hope I didn't forget anything. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I forgot something.
Most likely. Most likely.
No! Haha. I don't think I did, but I probably did, knowing me. Nah, I didn't. Not so far. Yeah, okay, no. Okay, I have 10 more coins to find. Ignore me. Shit. Ignore me. Starboard. Oh, there we go. I found it. Yay! It took me a second. Yay! You better be glad I love y'all, because these courses are not... This next one's gonna be a bitch, because I think it's either the floor is lava or the Cryptastic 6. Star. Damn it! Damn it. Alright, we get to the castle. Let's see what we got. And the Cryptastic 6. I have more than enough lives. At this point. This guy. Damn it. Okay. Okay. My own level is frustrating me. damn it! I'm really going in my at this point. Wait. Woo! Fuck.
I can only hear it, but you know.
That. Oh, I need Yoshi. Yeah, I need Yoshi at this point. I don't remember. I know at some point. Oh, this point right here. Shit. Fuck. Shit! That's why. Oh, that's why you shouldn't rush it. Boop. Okay.
Not Magnus Burnsides, you don't need to rush in.
Oh. Yoshi, you. Why can't Mario Party do this? Oh shoot.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
No! I am playing through my own Mario Course world.
Oh.
Also puns, RJ puns.
Hi.
No.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm playing through my own Mario Course world. And this
I'm
is
sorry, hold on.
not fun.
I
Okay.
didn't catch what you said.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so what I said was I'm playing through my own Mario Course world because now you can make your own worlds in Mario Maker.
Right.
So like, in the interest of good content, I am playing through my own courses. And I didn't pick the hardest ones that I almost did. I did not pick the Madhouse, so that's not here. However, the Cooptastic 6 is. Shiznit.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think Shiznit's part of the game.
With the course worlds?
Hang on.
Oh oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that to myself?
I had to go plug my Switch back in. Because I was hurrying to get a task done in Animal Crossing, and like...
Why?
Ugh.
Why? But I made it to the end! Oh my god! My own level is killing me. Jesus.
That's how it goes.
Not fun. Fun for me and not everyone else, but anyways.
You know what else is going to be fun? All the bad weather coming in tomorrow.
Oh shit, you're right. Wait, again?
Yeah, it's April. I mean, yeah, it's like bad weather season.
True.
Because with spring, you know, with the hot temps and the cold, with the hot air and the cold air, you know, it's gonna happen.
True. As long as there's no hurricanes. Knock on wood. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, especially considering where you're from, Riz, like, you're in a lot more trouble than we are.
That is true.
Because they're saying y'all are supposed to have like a severe, very bad severe threat Thursday.
Oh, shiznit.
They're saying there's possibility of tornadoes and such, and I'm just like, oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
Because the last time, you know what's sad is like, you remember the April 27th tornadoes?
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
So like, we were, I don't know why. I'm sorry. But like, we were out at Thomas, Mississippi for my 21st birthday then. And I didn't know bad weather was supposed to happen that week.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we like that day, that on April 27th, that's when we left the casino to head back home.
Mhm.
And that was when we were like 2 hours ahead of that mile-wide tornado that hit Tuscaloosa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rip.
And every time this month, every year, I'm like, oh crap, this better not turn out like that one.
Can it not?
Like, I kid you not, that was the worst birthday week I ever had. Let's see.
Not today.
I'm adding new stuff to the Puns for Days store.
Hey, I just finished doing that, like, a while ago. Oh gosh.
It's so cute. I actually got in contact with a friend who does Ruby art.
Mm-hmm.
Because you remember that specific picture I showed y'all of Ruby eating a sandwich?
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to use that and turn it into a face mask.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chris told me that I got an email, business, Rooster Teeth, and then talk to them, make sure, get permission from them. I'm sure they'll send me information and whatnot. But also he suggested this girl who does Ruby fan art. And she works for Rooster Teeth, in which I didn't know that. I didn't know she worked for Rooster Teeth.
Well, dead.
He told me her name, and I'm like, oh, heck, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I follow her on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I message her, and I'm like, hey, so Chris told me to talk to you about using Ruby art for merch. And she's like, Chris who? And I said, Woodard. And she's like, oh, him, we love him. And I was like, yeah, he's awesome. And then
No.
I went to, explaining to her everything, like, hey, I have a online store for my merch, and I'm having no luck in sales, and I'm wanting to expand it, being other than cosplay prints and my cosplay photos being put on shirts. Like,
Right.
I'm trying to find things that would, like, grab people's attention, which I'm very familiar with her art. I know she's got perfect things that would look great on t-shirts and face masks.
Right.
And the one that I love the most is got Team Ruby. They're all huddled together in a cute little group hug, and it says, we're in this together.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you know how, like, everybody's been using that term because of the whole COVID-19 pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this is perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
That's beautiful. That works out so well. I thought about doing that, but I would have no idea who to contact, because what I would love is, like, to get some Final Fantasy VII merch and some Kingdom Hearts merch, but that requires me going through Disney, which would probably not be the bestest of ideas.
Disney is probably locked up tight.
Yeah. And I'd only ask them for, like, my two favorite Keyblades. But
I know someone who worked at Disney who you could probably talk to for that.
that would be friggin' awesome.
You can talk to Jessica Tang.
Mm-hmm.
She did some animation courses and whatnot. Like, worked in the office with people that, worked on the games and all that stuff.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember who else it was. I know. Well, no, Mary worked at Disneyland. She didn't.
I almost put, because RJ had turned me into a Sora Riz, and I almost put that on a shirt. But I was like, Disney. Nah, don't want to risk it. Rip.
Oh, wait a minute.
And Square Enix, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right.
They
Are you-
collabed in that.
Are you familiar with Mighty Magic Swords?
I am not.
Not Mighty Morphin
I've
Magic
heard.
Swords. Mighty Magic Swords came on Cartoon Network for a while.
That sounds familiar. I need to.
They had all these different style swords that did different things. There was a pizza sword that would cut a pizza, or
I want that
There was
sword.
there was a pumpkin sword that spit pumpkin seeds at the enemy.
Beautiful.
Anyway, I'm friends on Facebook with Kyle Carosa, who is the creator of Mighty Magic Swords. He works for Cartoon Network. Now he used to work for Disney Television,
Mm-hmm.
but I could see about messaging him and seeing if he knows who you would need to talk to get permission to use like Kingdom Hearts stuff and all that.
That would be great. Because if I could use one of them, I'm pretty sure that would get some good people in and then go from there, because that would be sweet.
Oh, Matthew, I saw on Rooster Teeth's job site, they're looking for IT person who knows how to work. Frick, what was it? They're looking for someone who could do the coding and stuff for the website and for apps.
Just so you know, that's not an IT person, so you're describing two different things.
Well, there was an IT too that said you had to be familiar with. Let me look it up. I forgot already.
Either way,
It was something you used.
I'm very certain that it's not a remote job, so.
No, I'm sure they would have to pay for it, some basic stuff like that.
Rip.
Oh no, I did it again.
Do the thing.
Don't do it yet.
Have you? Oh God, I gotta show you this. Wait, Torchic has is Torchic with a C or without a C? Behind the K.
There's no K.
What?
Yeah, there's
Torchic.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, don't you dare.
Because one of the ones that AG wants me to do is the Torchic. She dressed up like Roman, and it's called Roman Torchic.
Ha!
It's freaking adorable.
Okay.
Hey, hang on. I'll put it.
Okay, Toadette, do not screw this up. Please.
Screw it up, Toadette.
Oh, God. Like,
Be nice. Be nice to Toadette.
Toadette is like, she's fun to play, don't get me wrong, but it feels like she's like what Sonic was before they like. She's like what Sonic was. She's like hella fast. Oh my God. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where? Oh God. Come here, come here, come here. Go away. Thank you! Woohoo! I almost hate that I did this to myself. But dear God, that one was hard.
Why the heck does my keyboard not want to work half the time? Danny's always closed.
Oh, that's so cute. Wait, is that a Torchic with a hat?
Yeah, it's Torchic with that hat, the little cigar, and the scarf.
Hold on,
And
I'm sending this to you, RJ, so you can see it's in the nerd group.
And did you notice how the little duckling is Neapolitan?
Yes,
I mean Neo.
That's adorable.
that's adorable. Also, wait.
Neapolitan, Neo, it's the same.
I know.
He's ice cream.
Girl
Anytime
power,
I try
man.
to
It's ice cream
explain
regardless.
anyone the characters of the show, and I come up to Neo, and I'll say her name is Neapolitan, and they're like, so it's Neapolitan, and I'm like, no, her name is Neo, her last name is Politan. It's not one whole word like the ice cream. Plus, there's a difference. Neapolitan is spelled with an A, not an O.
And then there's Napoleon.
Don't go there.
Does he throw dynamites or no?
Probably some bomb ass eggs.
True. Alright, time to make another course. Let's see what we're gonna do here.
Endless pipes.
I'm trying to think of what I would do with endless pipes. That's the problem. What would I do?
I already gave you the basis of it. All you gotta do is have the pipes lead to different places up until the end.
That's not what I was
This will
doing.
be fun. All right, so where should
Making a
it?
maze. That's all it is.
Where should it be set? In a ghost house in lava in the desert?
Oh right.
All
I know.
three.
Now I remember what I was doing.
I wish you could do that. I hate that you can't. I hate that you can't do that. That's one.
Losers.
That is one update that they should have added in, where you could like transition between worlds. But unfortunately, you can't do that. Alright, so a maze. A maze of pipes. And let me change. Let's see.
Maze of pipes. That has to be amazing.
Wait, can you put pipes in Super Mario World? Because if you can't, this will make this not fun.
I think you can. Can you put pipes in Super Mario World?
Nah, they're exclusive to Super Mario 3D World.
What?
Yup. They're exclusive. But you can add the Koopa. Oh! But you can add all the Koopalings, though. Oh, this is...
Wait, are you talking about the glass pipes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought you were talking about regular green pipes. I was about
No,
to
you
say
can put
that's
the- you can-
ridiculous.
You can put the green pipes there, but the glass pipes you can't. So instead... War of
Why
the
did I
Koopalings is what
capitalize
I'm gonna
that?
do with this one. This will be great. Haha! Alright, time to make this course. Alright, let's see. How many Koopalings can I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
No, god dang it. Where's the undo button?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can use all 7 Koopalings and have Bowser at the end. So here's what I'll do. Let's get a wall here.
Okay.
Oh, you can't go that way. Can I put a... Wait, okay. Oh, speaking of like the store, I also have it set to where like when it's a customer's birthday, they get 2,000 points. You know, double the incentive.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun.
Oof.
This will also be my first ever ghost house course I've made. And I'm proud of this, probably. The rest of my day will be spent with Ruby, and I'm slightly prepared for this. No, I'm not bullshitting. I'm not at all, not even close.
My thing is gonna be League.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta play League at some point. This will be fun.
Yeah. I haven't played it in forever, and I told you about what happened. I ended up staying up till almost like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning playing it like an idiot.
That happens.
Oh my god, I was like, I felt sick after I got off the computer. And I went to the bedroom, took some nausea medication, and then I'm like, oh, maybe a shower will help. And that's like the first time in like, I don't know how long that I've taken a shower that early in the morning.
Jeez.
It was weird. Like
Like,
usually whenever I get showers, I either take it like the night before,
Mm-hmm.
or like wait till later in the afternoon after stuff's handled. But
Same. So since I can't do the pipes, the level I'm gonna do is you're in a ghost house, but it's gonna be known as the Koopaling house, because I'm gonna try to fix it where, like, in each warp pipe that you go in, you have to fight one of the Koopalings to get to Bowser. This will be fun. I promise it won't be insane. I say that when I know it's gonna be.
you know what doesn't make sense?
What doesn't?
Why would Walgreens post up on social media and other places that they're hiring for a pharmacy cashier,
Mm-hmm.
but yet I go through the drive-thru yesterday and I said, "Hey, I noticed y'all were hiring from a pharmacy cashier. Is that position still open?" They're like, "Oh, we're not taking anyone at this time because of the virus. But if you put your application in, da, 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 da." I'm like, why? Why would you advertise it if you're not going to hire anybody?
Right?
That makes
Was it
no
specific?
freaking sense.
Was it specific for that location? Because I know
Yes.
sometimes it's like, okay,
It was because it said plant and location, store number, blah, blah, blah.
That's dumb. That's just dumb. Actually, what is this? It's a pre-lock. That's stupid. Like, why advertise for it if you're just not gonna hire the people that are gonna come by and be like, hey, are you still open for this or not?
Mm. I hate when they want you to put skills down and like,
Skills I'm good at. Cosplaying. That's not a skill. Have you ever
as if cosplaying is it's not even an option. They're looking for like technical stuff, like certification and .NET based profiling.
Hot damn.
A marathoner of Criminal Minds.
I mean, at this point, there's so many people who's watched episodes of House to be like, listen, I'm certified in these 3 medical degrees.
There's one called Ultimate Soap Receiver.
That's what?
Yeah, hang on. It's an acronym for something, but SOAP, but it says Ultimate Soap Receiver.
Also, did you ever find the guy who like was being a total dick to you earlier online?
Yeah, the link was in the comments.
Ah, nice.
Right under Michael's comment.
Ah, nice. But why?
I know, like, I've had like people in those comments say like, cringe, ew, what the shit is this, and all that stuff, and I like instantly ban them. And I don't know why it just keeps going. Like, if you don't like it, just scroll on. You don't have to
Right?
sit there and be hateful about it.
Right?
Like, get a life.
Oh, so to fill you in, RJ, so what happened was, Puns had put up a TikTok of her doing a cosplay. I don't know the character specifically, but
It's supposed to be a ad for my website. Like when you click it,
gotcha.
it'll link it to the website. It's kind of like an ad.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And Matthew worked hard on that.
Right,
So
right.
the ad that you made for my website, it had the TikTok video on it. Yeah.
Also, and so one guy commented like, "This shit's not cute" or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And
Still there.
I'm just like, excuse you, sir. Excuse you. Because that's the thing. I'm like you. I don't understand the need for people to go, hey, I don't like this, so I will comment on it instead of just ignoring the fuck out of it.
These people are people.
This is true. This is sadly true.
I really hate that is the excuse that I always go with, is that people are people, but it's literally something that, like, it makes sense, because people literally are
People are people.
people.
It's just, it doesn't make any sense to just like first of all, waste your breath to comment that, and second, to like, if it's something you don't like, why do you feel the need to be like, alright, hey, I'm gonna comment this because
I'm gonna say something just to point something out just a little bit, only because I'm being that picky person right now.
Mm-hmm.
First off, they don't waste breath when they're typing something.
Okay, you got a point. You got a
But
point.
from your finger.
You got a point.
Just saying, just pointing that out.
Well, why waste the finger motions it requires to type?
I waste the energy. I get it. I know.
I thought it was an
That's all
cool
people
ad.
have to do.
True. I thought it was an actual cool ad. I'll make sure.
Oh.
I'll make sure as much as I can to share your link to your store as well. So people.
You should go see the new stuff I just added. Because like, there's even blankets.
Oh, I did that too.
Like the way that the picture is sized, it wasn't wide enough for the blankets and towels.
Right.
So what I did was flip the picture sideways so it looks like whenever you're like, you know how when you wrap a blanket around you, you always do it the wide way and not like the long way.
Yes.
So that way, the way the blanket's displayed, it looks correct and not sideways.
Beautiful. Danganronpa. Oh, that is fucking beautiful. I am jealous as shit of your site, and this is fucking amazing. I love how your tabs work. Like My Hero Academia, Danganronpa, Dragon Ball. That shit's beautiful. Hot damn.
Matthew's got the magic.
Go you. Hot damn.
Why are you talking about our sex life over there?
Shut the fuck up!
I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead!
I'm gonna go die now.
I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! Oh!
Bragging on your skills over here, and you went there.
Oh, I'm dead. I am
Those
dead.
were the skills you were bragging on, right?
I was talking about... No, Jesus Christ.
I'm
Yes.
dead.
Shut up.
I'm dead.
I was bragging about how we built the website.
Dead. That was too good.
Something to brag about how you run it.
I'm adding stuff.
Adding stuff doesn't matter if people aren't even buying what's already there. You gotta market.
I'm trying. Even Riz is helping me market.
This is true.
He's spreading awareness.
Gonna do the bestest I can. Because the way I see it, friends need support. So I'm gonna be like, support you people. I'm probably using way too many blocks that I don't need to fill up this space. But okay, so I need to put the Koopa Lane in here. Alright, which Koopa? Morton, Larry, Iggy, Wendy, Lemmy, Roy, Morton, Ludwig. Which Koopa? Yeah, we'll go with Roy. Roy seems fun. Holy shit, no. You, sir, you don't shrink. But, however, I will give you a key to put inside of you, though. Holy shit, you can put keys inside of enemies? Ooh, this is gonna be good. I love this.
Yes.
Okay, I like
You can put keys inside of anima. Enema.
Okay.
I can't talk.
Neither can I. Language, right?
You can put keys inside of enemies.
This is gonna be great. I love this. I love this. I'm loving this idea. No. No. Go away. Thank you.
It's a whale. How do you have friends? It's a baby whale.
Oh, speaking of which, RJ, I'm finally gonna get back to watching the Gresco after I finish Ruby.
Dude, oh my god.
Finished the Gretzigos. At least I don't think I have. I don't know. I haven't been on Netflix in forever.
You will
I'm on
love a
Disney Plus.
Gretzko.
A Gresco? Oh no, I've seen like a few episodes of it, and I was crying, laughing to the point to where I could not breathe. It was that great.
It's
Did
great.
you not finish the first season?
No, I didn't. I forgot what.
Oh my god!
I forgot what was happening that I didn't finish it, but I didn't. Oh no, wait! Something happens that I wasn't gonna wait for you to finish it, to watch it with me, but something happened where I didn't finish
There was
it.
no way you could have. There was no way because I was. Sarah's the one who introduced Gretzigo to me, and so it was through her that I started watching it. And I think I'm the one who told. Well, maybe me and like others told you to watch it.
No,
but
you told me, because it was right after we finished. It was the night that I think we either came home from watching Avengers Endgame or something else. We were out for a while.
Oh man.
No, you came to hang out with me that one day, and we were watching it. That's what it was. And you told me about it, and we got through like a few episodes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish this, but I never got back around to it.
No, wasn't those pumps? What were those pumps?
Kicks.
No, shut up. Dang it. PCA. Maybe it was PCA. Yeah, it was a PCA pump. I can't believe I didn't think about that.
Oh, poor Toadie. Wait, I don't even need all this because it's not meta. Wait a minute. Actually, yes, it will. Okay. It will matter, actually. But Aggressico, from what I've seen, is like my inner, if I were like at a corporate job, spirit animal. Actually, Aggressico is just my inner spirit animal in general. We won't even lie. Oh my gosh, this is great. Now I just gotta figure out how much more marketing I'm gonna have to do to get people to like get things. Because family has started to notice the store, but now I just need to work on getting purchases.
Yeah. Okay, I've got. Let's see. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Matthew helped make the Danganronpa Despair Clock.
Oh, that I saw that. That actually looks nice.
That's honest to God, like my favorite. Next to the backpack.
I think my favorite that I have so far is like the Rizzy Comics T-shirt. It's one of them that has the new updated comic book cover. That one's my favorite. I thought about making a TikTok about it, but I was like, should I?
Hey,
Yes.
tell Riz that if he uses the Printful app, he can do hats.
You hear that? Riz?
I am now going to spend the next 3 hours making hats.
He heard.
Because, like, I did not go to sleep until about 1 this morning working on store items.
Yeah, you could do Visco Girl bottles.
Although my dream is to one day have
bikinis.
Speaking of bikinis, I actually do have leggings now that people can actually I actually do have leggings that people can now purchase.
Sports bras.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I thought about that actually. I was like, I wonder though. But I was like, nah. If I could do like, I just need to figure out how to do keyboard covers. That is the one thing I need in my life is keyboard covers. That is what I need.
I would like that. I need to find out where to get those made.
God, I need to get keyboard covers. Where's the other door? Here it is.
I used to have a keyboard cover, but it got torn.
Yep. That is the thing that I need at this point is like hats and keyboard covers because for whatever reason this on my Mac, I don't think you've ever seen it, but on my Mac I have the Super Mario 2 Galaxy keyboard cover. And I've gotten so many compliments about that keyboard cover. I'm just like, listen, if I could ever make my own, that would be phenomenal. Next Koopaling. No, I don't want Roy again. Next Koopaling. Morton. What could I shove inside Morton's here? Let's see, what can be put inside of him?
You can even do beanbags.
Like beanbag chairs or
Like hacky sack beanbags.
Yeah.
they said no, it's beanbag chairs.
Holy shit!
And covers for beanbag chairs. So if somebody doesn't want to pay $80 for a beanbag, they can pay $40 for a cover to put over their current beanbag.
There you go.
Alright, would all this be able to be linked through Shopify?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, yep, I'm probably gonna spend the next few hours doing these things. You've given me the tools to do this, and now I'm gonna just end up flooding.
You must use that for good, not evil.
I mean, it all depends. There's good, there's evil, and then there's madness. So, like, would it be a necessary evil, madness, or good?
Chaotic good.
Alright then. Seems fair. Actually, I'll put 2 keys in him. Ooh. Idea. Wait, if I can do this, I'll do it. But if I can't, I won't. Oh, you can put 2. Ooh. Haha! Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I like this. This gives me ideas. Man, I cannot wait for this card to come in the mail. There are 2 games that I am missing in my life. One of them being Animal Crossing, the other being Pokemon Sword, because I want a sword puppy.
I don't
Which
have
I've been
sword or
telling you
shield.
to get.
Listen.
You keep spending on PlayStation stuff, but no, let's not listen to RJ.
But listen, though, okay? Listen.
Oh, I'm not gonna listen if you're not gonna listen to me.
Listen, okay? With the funds from the store that I will eventually recuperate, some of that is gonna go towards getting Sword Puppy because I want Sword Puppy. Also, I want to do I want to do Dynamax raids, and I want to raid with friends.
That if you, I don't know, had the game.
Hello. How are ya? Also, for any new people who are here, I got some subs for you. If you want to hop on in my Discord, please be sure to click that beautiful little link over there. And also, check this out over here for all of your needs. For bags, leggings, shirts, masks, blankets, pillows, and other assortments of things. Also, yeah, Puns is a moderator, so yeah, I gotta be able to do that too as well. Wait, what is fudge?
I'll knock some pucks out.
I promise you, I will eventually get Sword Puppy. I just need the funds to accumulate Sword Puppy. Because I'm already somewhat sad that, like, Arcanine does not actually exist, because if I could have a dog, I would get the Flame Puppy. Won't even lie. For those of you who are wondering what I'm doing, I'm currently making a course to go in my Super Mario World course. Okay, so I need to stretch. Oh, stop it. What am I doing? Please. Stick drifting, please. Not today. Jeez. What happened?
I I'm going through Pinterest, and
Oh,
apparently
God.
I found this thing called the Outburst of Everett True.
The f-
I love this.
The outburst of
I need
Everett
to
True.
find more. I need.
I'm afraid of going on Pinterest and finding something that I'll like because I'll never leave.
It's okay. I found like 3 images, and I've posted them all in Mean Chat so far. Oh, 2 images in Mean Chat, but I'm about to post the Everett True one in there
Oh, God.
because my God, I love this.
Oh, speaking of things, puns, I wanted to ask you if you ever wanted to, like, once we get things off the ground for, like, Rizzy Comics, I wanted to ask you if you would like to cosplay one of the characters.
oh, totally.
Yay! What? Why did it... Okay, whatever. Whatever, Mario Architecture. I'm not gonna argue with you at this point. Because it is irrelevant.
I'm trying to find what I did with my. Oh my word! Let me do this mess, man.
Wait, okay, so he has the key. This door will go here. Oh god, come on! Stop doing that. Thank you. Now you go here.
Where's the pages?
There's that. And you. Oh, come on! Stop drifting for a second. Just a second. Thank you. Stop it. Click. Neat. Also, welcome any new peoples that are in here. We're joined by my lovely friends Puns and RJ. Yeah, it's a fun. What's today? Wednesday? Why does it feel like it's Friday?
Do you feel like it's Friday? I still have to go to work today.
Rip. Jeez, it feels like it's Friday. Why does it feel that way?
Once again, maybe to you.
Like, it's not like a good feel Friday. It's just like, really? It's Friday? The week died that fast? Oh my
We're in the
God.
middle of the week. I'm just saying. You feel that way. I don't. I know it's in the middle of the week.
True. You got a point. Alright, so I got a question for everybody here. If there was one store you could bring back from the dead permanently, what store would that be if you could bring it back from the dead? Like, it may have been your favorite store and or movie. Well, yeah, I'll strengthen it to, like, business. What business, if you could bring back any business from the dead, what business would that be? It's like, it may have been your favorite store as a kid, but it's now, like, not there anymore. It doesn't exist. Oh my god. I don't know where I'm gonna go next, but... This one goes here, and then there's gonna be one more Koopa in here. For me, I don't know if I'd bring back Blockbuster though. Maybe for nostalgia reasons, but I doubt I'd bring back Blockbuster if I could. But well, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I just need you to not. Please. Stop it. Oh my god. Is everyone still here? Or do people like vanish? I was about to say, or did Discord do that thing again? Am I taking Super Mario World requests? Slightly. Am I taking requests? Slightly. I will try out courses at the end of the stream. So if you stick around and you want me to try a course, you can, do that. Because I'd love to, like, test out some courses from people, yeah. So, like, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but if you did, I did answer your question. That is true. Come on. Stop. Stop. Stop it! Okay. Go. Are people's present? Or no? Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Okay. So... Oh, damn it. If you guys can hear me, respond in chat if you guys can hear me. Jeez, nope. Nope, this button. Oh my god. Please.
don't know if you can hear me on here, but
I can hear you.
so let's
Wow.
say I can hear the stream.
Okay, cool. I can hear you. That's good. I don't know what happened to Ponce. Probably her internet janked out again. So I am taking your pipe idea, but instead of it being pipes, they're doors in a ghost house.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can. There we
Ah.
go.
I don't know what happened.
I now have beanbags with filling and without filling.
But I thought cream donuts
You
were the
know how
ultimate
much I'm
filling.
charging for a beanbag with filling?
How much?
$149.99.
Hell no.
You know, that's actually not that bad for a beanbag.
I mean,
I've seen some where they get up into like 200, so yeah, that's not even higher than that. So that's not that bad. But I don't got a hundo or 200 to spend, so that'd be bankrupting me. But you know.
Hey, they have face masks.
they have face masks?
Hey.
Kind of like theirs.
Let's see. I have two Koopas. I'm gonna save Lemmy for last. So Ludwig, you're up. Oh, come on. Okay, so I don't know if the. Alright, so the person takes it. But Nintendo Discussions, how are ya? How you doing? If you like the content that you see, you could always follow. If you scroll up a bit, you can check out my Discord. And I have a merch store, so you can check that out as well for all the fun stuff you'll find. You'll find shirts and stuff as well. Also, for any first-time people who sign up for the Soil I Create account, you get 500 points. Just for visiting, I think you get 10 to 50, if I'm remembering correctly. And yeah, you get all sorts of rewards. I think I've set it up to where if you subscribe to the channel, you get 500 points as well. So you can essentially accumulate 1,000 points very quickly. So I take advantage of that, honestly. Just saying, some good merch you'll find. All right then. Okay, don't. Damn it, Ludwig. Okay, Mario Glove, I'm gonna need you to stop. Thank you. Also. Yes. Also. Boop. 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 Okay, cool. So, if you'd like to check yourself out some good merch. Oh, well, that person left. Well then, sayonara to you, good sir and or ma'am who was here. Alright. So the door here. I have an upper level up here. I need to shorten this. Because I won't be tall enough for me to reach, I don't think. Well, not maybe. Doors here. Oh, I got an idea of what I could do. I got an idea. builds here. Okay, so you keep it here. Ah, I can't use any more key doors. Damn it. That's lame. Alright. What else can I use for transitiones? Terrains, items, gizmos. Part image. Oh my gosh, what could I do with this? I wonder what I can use. There's P block here. Okay, P switch. Oh god, you can't. Which means the keys are here. That's one here. That goes here. Beat that one, that goes here. So, where's the other one go? Goes here to... Where's this one go? Okay, so that one goes up here. And then, now that this one's here, fight that one. That one goes here. Look back. This one goes here to here. Him. That's some distance. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm stumped on what to do next. Oh my gosh, what do I do next? Okay. Alright, I got an idea. So there's the balloon. If this works, I can do this. Question mark. Okay, so can I put this balloon inside the question mark? That's the wrong question. Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay, so oh, I got an idea. Put it behind the wall and then have the key switch. That'll work. That will work. Oh my god. So, I don't know who runs this Cash App giveaway thing on Twitter. But
Let me guess, they got a hold of you again?
yeah, they got a hold of me this morning. The person was like, hey, you want to make 110? Send me 10. And I'm like, okay.
That's when you report the message and report it for spam.
This was twice. And I told him, I was like, nah, I don't have 10. Like, you know, blah. And then I just saw that they, like, tweeted, hey, who wants to make 110 bucks? Send me 10. There was already one other person that I saw that some people had gotten, that he flat out said in a message that he basically scammed people out of anywhere from $200 to $600. Because he was doing the thing where, hey, if you like and retweet, do this, then you get this.
At least you have people like doing that too. At least you don't have a scare like I did last night where it was like somebody has logged into your account and I'm like, really?
Oh.
And lo and behold, they actually tracked it back to somewhere in North Carolina and I was like, yeah, I'm not in North Carolina right now, thank you.
They what? They tracked it back to North Carolina.
Literally, it was like a message from Twitter saying, hey, you signed in this location, right? And I'm like, no.
Rip?
It's like, if this is not you, you might want to change your password. And it's like, okay,
let's do that. Because Rip. That just... Luckily, I haven't had that happen yet. But, again, I did have my whole bank account hacked, so there was that.
Well, the one thing that I really like about, like, both Twitter and Facebook whenever it comes to that kind of stuff is that you actually have the option to sign out of the other devices.
Yes.
And so, like, you could just go and be like, yeah, sign out of that, change your password real quick, and then you're good. Because, like, somebody tried to do that with my mom's Facebook account. And I was like, see, that's the reason why I don't trust Facebook. On Facebook anymore.
I have learned to not go near Facebook after, like, midnight. But somehow, that never, ever actually pans out. Oh, there's a pipe. Because, and I don't understand why, but it's always that. It's, hey, Facebook after midnight is like Karen Central. Let's just be real here.
Oh, I agree.
Like, oh my god.
So many people getting like just I can't.
They get into nonsensical political fights that don't matter at the end of the day, but they still do it, and it's just like, but why? What's for why?
Yeah.
Okay, if I can do this right, the P-switch should make this where this is red. I want to test this out. Okay, cool. Yes, the P-switch does what I need it to do. Great. P-switch does what I need it to do. Stop it. Now, because we were talking about Karens last night, now I need to go listen to some more Illuminati. Because I wonder how many Karens have popped up on Reddit. Oh, speaking of Reddit, did you ever get rid of the one guy who was like being a total D-bag to like everybody in the keto group that you're in?
Yeah, it got handled.
Nice. Beautiful.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. And then this is gonna be opened up. Because I'm assuming that this power works this way. Okay, so that's 3 keys here.
Gift set from friends, and it's like, I hate this stupid year and everything about it. And somebody quoted underneath it 2020.
Right? If 2020 were a person, they'd be, what's his name from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? The one person that won't die. Is it Brandio? I think that's his name.
I've never watched
If you're
it.
talking about, I was about to say, if you're talking about Dio, Dio eventually
yes.
dies.
Him.
He eventually dies.
From what I hear, it's like, okay, he's dead. Nope.
No, he eventually dies because
Oh,
at least what Sarah told me, because she's the one who keeps up with JoJo.
thank God.
We'll argue over pineapple on pizza because nobody puts anchovies on pizza anymore.
To the person who puts anchovies on pizza, I don't know if you're human or not.
I just read the most called out thing ever.
What was it?
The four stages of a day off. 1, I will do so much stuff. 2, later I'll do lots of stuff. 3, eventually I'll do some stuff. 4, oh no.
I feel that, and that's sad. That's sad. I'll do stuff. I'll be productive today. Nope. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really tempted to like just go and just clean stuff for a little bit, and I was like, okay, no, if only I could keep this.
Yeah.
It's upside down time. It's a bird literally hanging upside down from a towel that is hanging out to dry.
That's adorable.
That's beautiful.
It is, and I love it.
That's a whole mood.
You ever just have one of those days where you're just like, you know what? All I want is popcorn and wine. But then
Yes.
again, I'm just like, you know what? Shout out to all my people who watch Scandal.
The what?
You've never... Oh god, you need to watch Scandal. It is one of the best things you will ever see in your life. And one of the main foods after the main character relaxes each day is literally popcorn and wine.
I like this person. That's cool.
Whether it's after government assassinations, taking down a father, secret government, lover like killing an old lady. After all the normal day stuff. Yeah, after the normal everyday stuff, it's just like, you know what, popcorn and wine. That's how we handle things.
It's like a whole ass mood.
I'm telling you, you should watch Scandal, and whenever you do, prepare. Are you familiar with? Okay, have you ever watched and or heard of Grey's Anatomy?
I never watched it, but I've heard of it.
Oh boy! So the same person who is the creator of Grey's Anatomy, also created both How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal. And oh dear God. Scandal is it's the show, and it's actually based off of a real person. The main character's name is Olivia Pope, and there's an actual real Olivia Pope, who actually at some point worked for the Bush administration, and I think she almost had a secret relationship with George Bush, or kind of like that. So it's loosely based off of real events.
Huh.
But if you're looking for something that's American-wise, two shows that's American-based that will punch you square in the feels.
I don't want to be punched.
Then you should definitely watch This Is Us and Scandal are the two shows that I will say that will punch you in the face.
I've heard of This Is Us.
This Is Us is so good. It is everything you want in a television show and more. It's like the feels you get from Ruby with like the Fall of Beacon, everything that happened in season 5, and all of that times like at least, in my own opinion, at least about a good 50 with This Is Us alone. Yes.
The debut to Pro. Oh, I already have Pro. Give me $169.
What?
I need to upgrade from Pro to X. I need to upgrade from Pro to X for Clip Studio.
Oh! I was like, wait, what?
I need $169.
I wish I had $169. I would have literally bought stuff from Punch Store, bought Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then bought something else to give, to use for $169. I would have pocketed the rest to make sure that, like, my domain and shit stays intact. What the fudge? Nice.
That wasn't me.
What was I... Why did I open this tab? What was I gonna do with this? I wanted to make this level where I used all the Koopalings. I have 4 of them left. You know what?
Stack them.
I could. I actually could. I have... How many Koopalings left? I've used 3. I have 1, 2... I have 4 left. And I have no idea what I want to do with the other Koopalings.
Doug!
Actually,
For 20. Mary Dankmas.
Mary Dankmas.
Like, somebody posted that on Tumblr. It's like this little comic, and it's a person that was like, and Mary Dankmas, amen. And then you hear all the way da 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 da.
Beautiful.
Double D.
Beautiful.
D. And then you have Snoop Dogg sitting there dancing on the outside, and it's like, oh, Snoop Dogg.
There was a comic by a friend of mine. Well, I mean, not a friend of mine, but she's like, I don't know why I said a friend of mine. I'm so blah right now. Like, I've seen her stuff several times, and like we comment back and forth on each other's stuff.
Introverts, sorry. Introverts finally enjoying the places that they normally wouldn't go, and it's a Gengar sitting on the outside. Smiling.
Mood. But you comment on things back and forth.
Yeah. Her name is Ristay. She does comics, and she's from Alaska.
Ooh.
Well, I was reading one of hers some time ago. I'm trying to get to where you get to the chapter. Let's see, where is it? Was it chapter 13? No, chapter 13. It was the one... God, where is it? Ah, there we go. So, here's how it goes. When I was about 10 years old, I finally got invited to a popular girls' sleepover. I didn't have many friends, so I was super excited. We were having a lot of fun, and everyone was really excited about all the food in the movies. Mm-hmm. After a while, I needed to use the restroom, so I went upstairs to the less trafficked one, which was the only one available. I went pee, proceeded to flush, when the toilet began backing up.
Oh.
Panicking, I kept trying to flush it, but all it proceeded to do was cause more and more backup to spill over and onto the floor. I was so scared everyone would make fun of me. I didn't think anyone would believe me that I didn't shit that ungodly amount. Though I should have realized it wasn't humanly possible. But still, I feared everyone would think I blew out my ass and destroyed their toilet. And girls being girls, it would be the end of my social life. I cried in the bathtub as it was the only safe place from the ever-growing puddle. Finally, I pulled myself together, found my determination. No, I would not go down as the girl who destroyed the bathroom. No one would ever see this. I searched under the bathroom sink and found a whole array of cleaning supplies within a small bucket for storage. The bathroom I was in was on the second story and had a window facing the backyard, which was all weeds and junk, and no one used it. Painstakingly, bit by bit, I drained the toilet and poured it out of the second story window onto the weeds and grass. Every time I removed a bucket, more murk would surface to its place. More surface to take its place. It took about 10 minutes of continuous adrenaline-filled bucket tossing before I drained the toilet, and however deep the shit clog in the pipes ran. I then proceeded to clean the bathroom spotless, mopping and bleaching everything I could. I poured enough soap in the toilet to remove the dark stain, but didn't dare flush again. By the time I was done, the room that had previously looked like someone had backscattered 10 gallons of shit was clean enough to eat off of.
I hope she tested that theory.
No. I quickly made my escape, dashing into the darkness in complete awe that I had managed to pull this off. I snuck to my backpack and put on my pajamas a little early before going back to the movie and snack time. Luckily, but kind of sadly, no one realized I'd been missing for the last 30 minutes, and I slipped in unnoticed. God. No one would ever know. Or so I thought.
Oh, God.
We awoke in the morning to the girls' mother screaming, and I mean screaming. I guess I forgot that though they didn't use their grungy backyard, the mom still went out there to smoke on the porch. Scared and guilty, I wandered to the back deck, upset that none of the sewage had drained into the grass like I thought it would. When we got out there, I realized what she was screaming about. A 20-foot long, 2-foot wide brown streak mark ran down the second-story bathroom window to the ground.
Oh, God. That could not have gone any better if I wrote it myself.
Everyone knew it was shit. No one knew where it came from. The whole bathroom was immaculately spotless, and the toilet was surprisingly working. But painted from the window edge and down was a slide of fecal matter.
Oh, God. My sides. My sides there.
Oh, hang on, it gets
so
better.
good.
It gets better.
Oh,
Before I could even say anything, my friend's mother starts screaming, Andrew, what the hell did you do? Did you fucking shit out of the window? Oh my God, you shit out of the window. Andrew, the older brother who had went out with a friend the night before, so he wouldn't have to be with a bunch of little girls, got back early in the morning and was already in trouble for having been drunk.
Oh.
His face was whiter than a sheet of paper as he tried to deny it, but the way his eyes traced upwards, I could tell he wasn't too sure of himself.
God.
His mom lost her fucking mind. You shit out a 2-story window. You shit all over the side of my house. Oh my God, it's everywhere. Where my friend's older brother yelling back, I don't remember any of this. The neighbors, hearing the commotion, peered around to see what the mother was screaming at. They could hear the accusation. Andrew shit out of the window. And they came around chuckling at the idea, but their smiles faded from that joke the moment they saw the full-length brown slide that was consistent from ground to window. No one bothered to realize it wasn't humanly possible to shit that amount, I guess. Andrew kept saying he didn't remember. His mom and neighbors were still losing their minds, and his dad murmured, horrified, "What the fuck did you eat?" Being such a horrible person, I slid back into the house.
Oh, God.
My mom picked me up after a while, and I finally went home. I ended up crying and confessing the whole thing to her. She laughed so hard she almost wrecked the car. She told me it would be fine. We would just keep this our little secret. And yet, to this day, everyone still talks about Andrew's window shit. Everyone truly thought he wandered home drunk, went to use the bathroom, and just sat on the edge of the windowsill and braced himself.
Oh my!
Good for Andrew.
I'm still sitting here with a poker face until now. Publicly, that is.
Oh, God.
So yeah, sorry, Andrew.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, if there were ever any moment in life where I've read something that has had me crying, that was it.
I literally came across her comics like the other day. No, it was like last week, I think. I don't know. But I didn't know she had more because I just saw that one posted somewhere. I don't remember. And I'm reading it and I am just dying. And Matthew is like laying next to me trying to go to sleep. But I'm over here like giggling my butt off. I could not stop laughing. And I'm like, I gotta read more. And literally this girl is like just downright hilarious.
That is the best one I've read so far.
Wait till you hear the one about how she was a pimp in elementary school.
The fuck?
Yeah.
How the fuck you do that?
long story short,
That's a long story.
shut up. She how can I word this right? She, I think it was like her dad or something, like somewhere there was like penises being drawn,
Oh fuck.
and it kind of became her muse in a sense while she was little, because she loved drawing. She loved drawing new things, so she came across that and she kept drawing them. Okay, well, her mom kind of got on. She got caught, and her mom got on to her and was like, "No, it's not nice to draw that. Blah blah blah. We don't draw it in this house. You just, we'll tell you about this when you're older."
You draw it outside.
Well, she oh, you good, RJ?
Yeah, sometimes my internet does that.
Well, she goes to school and they're in art, they're drawing and all that. Well, she's like, I'm gonna draw the new thing that I learned today.
Oh no. No.
Or not today, but like, you know, I'm gonna draw the new thing that I learned. So she starts drawing penises on her paper, and the teacher doesn't even see it. Like,
oh my God.
The kid, the little boy sitting next to her, is like, "Oh, cool! I have one of those." And she's like, "Yeah, right, whatever." He's like, "Really? I'll show you." And she's like, "Okay, prove it. Show me." And he pulled his pants down and showed her.
Oh no.
Well,
oh God.
word got over, or something. I don't remember how everything happened. All I know is that the girls would pay her snacks and lunch money and all that to be able to see the boys' pee-pee.
Why the fuck? What?
They were curious. I guess they were curious. I'm not sure.
Holy shit.
They had never seen one before, so... Anyway, so she's getting paid in snacks and like little cakes, little Debbie's, and snack money. And it's gotten to the point where she couldn't fit it all in her backpack, so she had to invest in a second backpack. And she stuffed it full. Well, one day she came home, and the backpack, she bumped a table or something, and it caused the backpack to tear, and all the snacks and stuff fell out of the backpack, including her drawings.
Oh.
Her mother saw and had a raging fit, and she was wondering, where the hell did all these snacks come from? Where'd you get all this money? Where'd you get all these snacks? What is this? And she tried to avoid saying she tried to say, "Oh, my friends just gave them to me." Right. And she's like, "No, there's no way your friends gave those to you. How did you get them?" And she's like, well, she then proceeded to tell her about the drawing and how the boy told her he had one and this and that. And she's like, "Oh my God, did you touch it?" And she's like, "No." That thing looks weird. She goes telling her, "That thing looks weird to touch." Well, then next thing you know, she's super mad. So the next day at school, she takes her into the principal's office and she proceeds to tell the principal what happened, shows the drawings, shows the bag full of snacks. And
this is why I cannot be a teacher.
The principal's looking at her, looking at the mom, looking at the stuff, and he's like, "We're gonna put her on the watch closely list. Because this ain't right. You know better. Just this and that."
Yeah.
Like, "Who do you think you are? What do you think you're doing?" And then she goes, "I don't know. I was just..." And she's like, all right. I mean, I heard about these kind of things on TV. I'm a pimp." And it did not even make the principal laugh or anything. You can see on the drawing that he's just like super angry.
Oh my God.
And the mom is embarrassed. And she's like, her mom's like, "You are never watching any more crime shows with us anymore." I'm like, how do you pick that up from a crime show? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. It happened to you, not me.
What kind of crime show are you watching? Like,
I mean,
jeez.
could have been CSI since CSI's takes place in Las Vegas. I'm sure
Right?
they deal with them on the daily, but still.
Jeez, like.
Anyway, so the principal, he dismisses her to class. The mom leaves, and as she's like leaving the principal's office, she looks back at the principal, and like the principal's like still looking angry at her. So she does the like "I'm watching you" sign at him, and he like gets mad at her and flicks her off.
God. The sad part is you can't even get mad.
And then she's like, and that is how I became an elementary school pimp. And I'm just,
Jesus.
I'm literally reading that, and I'm just like, I am scared for my kids right now.
I have so many questions. All of them are, or more, most of them are like, first of all, how? Second, why? Third, Mom, this is your fault. Because you had her watching kids shows. Also, I guess we know this girl's like inquisitive. I mean,
oh, you ever see the posts going around about the girl in the comic with the glow sticks?
no, I have not.
I mean, I'll just let you know ahead of time, that's her. She's the one that made that comic.
Oh, that?
She went to some party and they were drinking. They had like a shit ton of glow sticks there.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them they had been drinking, and one of the glow sticks snapped open and the liquid was getting everywhere.
Oh.
And she's like amazed by it. And she's like, oh, let's do more. And she starts snapping open more glow sticks, and she's like got a whole frenzy of the glowing fluid on her and everything. Well, she's super drunk, like flopping around all over the place, being crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's glow stick stuff all over the place.
Woohoo.
Especially on her. She looks like a neon tie-dyed. Huh?
I said, yeah, there is.
Stop it. Stop. Why would you do that?
That is beautiful.
Oh my god.
I mean,
So
she's not wrong.
Well, the police get called to the party.
Oh god.
Because it was a disturbance. Like it was like a, what am I trying to say? They're not being peaceful, so
Disturbance of the peace.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were being too loud. It was causing a ruckus. Well, police come, and she's outside, like flip-flopping around and still drunk as hell. Well, the police come out there outside to see what the noise is, and they find her leaned up against a tree, like nearly exhausted. And they're like, "Stop, police, we just want to help you." And she's like, "Oh?" And she looks kind of angry. I'm like a crazy cat lady, like angry face.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Just come with us. We want to ask you some questions." And she just like dashes away. And all the friends can see is this neon streak just like zoom across the yard. She's like screaming, "Not today!"
Yeah.
Well,
oh my god.
Then somehow she passes out and somehow ends up back in her room the next day in bed. She's like, man, I feel like shit. So then she sees on her phone, like she has a local news app on her phone. Well, she opens it up, check on like stuff, and she notices police are searching for a glowing teenager. There's like, she tried to draw the wanted poster like accurately.
Wait, she tried to draw her own wanted poster?
She tried to copy it.
Oh, that is genius.
And it shows her like with the face she made when the cop shined the flashlight in her face. It's like, what the fuck you talking to me for, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they have that with the glow stick stuff included.
That is.
So
hilarious.
I'm just like, how in the hell did they get that photo though?
That's hilarious.
And they're like, she's wanted in questioning of her own health. We think she may have been on drugs or something like that. We just want to check on her. And then I'm like, oh yeah.
I would never admit to that until decades later.
I mean, I'm over here like, okay, that's gonna be something you should keep for like future children.
That's hilarious. Kids, this is the reason why you don't get drunk. Why is that, Mom? Let me tell you a story. Also,
Don't get drunk at 17.
True. Also, hello Rapids, it has been a minute. The updates are great. It's going really great. How are you? She responded back to a person came in chat, and I didn't see it until then because I was too busy laughing at what you were telling me.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine, because that was hilarious. The first and last time, well, no, okay, I've been drunk a bit. RJ, have you seen me? Yeah, you have. You have. I was like, have you seen me drunk? Wait, no. Have you, RJ? Have you seen me?
Who, me?
No, not you. You haven't seen me drunk yet. We haven't been partying long enough to see me drunk
I'm
yet.
scared.
I'm not that bad at drunk. I'm literally like chill. I'm like chill as hell.
No!
What happened? Who died?
I accidentally closed out of
Wait, what?
tab and it won't. I didn't want to close out of a tab, but I accidentally did.
Oh, hit the history button, I think. Also,
I already got it up. It's fine.
Also, RJ, have you seen me drunk?
Yes. Kind
yeah.
of. Not like completely drunk. I've seen you tipsy because of like, remember, because I had to yell at you and be like, stop drinking. And you're like, no. And I'm like, stop.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, that's right.
And you were like, no. And since you weren't going to listen to me anyways, I just let you drink the rest of my drink because I didn't want it.
Yeah, that's right. Also, you had to drive home that night. So, like, I was like, hey, I might as well.
The drink that I had wasn't that bad. It was like diluted down with
like cream
mixed
soda.
with it. No, I don't drink cream soda.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, okay. Look, there's a lot of things I don't eat/drink that people would be like, why?
I mean, I'm allergic to chocolate, and every time I say that, there is always...
You have a reason.
That's
you have
true.
a reason,
That
okay?
is true.
Me, on the other hand, I'm just picky.
I feel that. That's also a mood. But no, Puns, you have not seen me drunk yet. One day, you will. And on that day, I may or may not be sorry for the things that happened. It won't be, like, bad. It'll just be, like, why? It'll just be why. Because remember the conversation you were telling me about when you were talking about you have no filter? When I'm drunk, I have no filter. When I'm drunk, my filter is gone. It's non-existent. So, like, at that point, anything that happens just happens, and then I question my friends later. Like, I already have 2 designated friends that, like, they made me promise that should I ever get drunk and I have to text somebody to text them. So they are my designated, I will text you if I'm drunk. Also, I did have 2 friends who texted me once when they were drunk and swore up and down that in the middle of my science class, as we were learning about cells and multiplications, that I got one of them pregnant.
Oh my god.
I was like, no, I did not. And they were like, yeah, you did. Remember? Because my teacher, he had this closet. And it was a hangout closet. Kinda.
Air quotes on the air hangout, on the hangout part.
Yeah, exactly. And so...
Air quotes. Heavy, bold, italicized air quotes.
Underlined.
Underlined in like 3 different line colors. But they swore up and down that I got one of them pregnant. The one that swore up and down was the one that I also had a crush on in high school. But I did not, I repeat, did not get her pregnant. Did not. And I was
I'll have any mysterious children.
No, you don't.
You. I would know if I did. Trust me. I would know.
Oh my god.
What happened?
The meme that RJ just posted in meme chat.
Oh god, I'm scared. I'm scared to look at it.
It's Animal Crossing related, and I'm loving it.
Yes. Videos last night on YouTube trying to find it, but then I was like, oh, it's on Tumblr.
I cannot tell you. Oh my god. Just that part. I can't tell you how many times that has happened to me. Like, I'll approach the tarantula, just sneak up to it, and that little shit will jump before I can let the net down.
I only had one encounter with a tarantula, and it was kind of funny because on Mondays I have my Pathfinder session, and I was just playing Animal Crossing while I was waiting for my turn to come around, and suddenly everybody just hears me gasp because I was heading on my way back to my house on Animal Crossing, and suddenly I see this thing go, and it attacks me. I was literally like 2 feet away from my house, and it attacked me.
Beautiful.
God.
I didn't even see it there.
I hate tarantulas. I hate spiders, period.
I was about to say, speaking of spiders, you should definitely tell RJ about your spider match, because that was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Or so, let me read this real quick, because it is hilarious and I love it. People run from rain, but sit in bathtubs full of water. Charles Bukowski. Wow, Bukowski, you're so profound. Do you also bathe fully clothed?
I mean...
Oh, isn't it funny that a person will eat when they're hungry, but will duck if you throw an apple at their face?
I mean...
Just catch it with your mouth.
That takes skill.
I mean, yeah.
Is it sad that I halfway expected a comment from Matt just then?
He can't hear you.
Right, Sakara.
Jeez. I just need Avatar: The Last Airbender to finally make its return so that I can enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be coming back to Netflix. When? I have no idea.
Scientists have figured out what makes Indian food so delicious. Somebody posted, white people did all the research just to find out they use seasoning.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Who paid for this study, bruh? It's literally seasoning. That's it. That's what makes food taste good. Oh, wait, we have a long explanation of how actually it's... Okay, I'm not gonna read it all because this is long, but but I love that. Who paid for the study to figure out that they use seasoning?
My god.
Somewhere. Okay, Puns, commence with your spider story, because now I need to hear this story again to laugh.
Oh boy. Okay,
that's
so
great.
the other night, I was getting ready to go to bed, and I went to use the bathroom. And whilst using the bathroom, I was kind of sidetracked, and I started feeling something tickle my foot. And at first, I thought it was just like a strand of hair or something. Well, I looked down, and lo and behold, there is a big-ass wolf spider on my foot. Now, at first, I thought it was a tarantula because I had been playing Animal Crossing a little too much. And just, it kind of resembled one, but I just didn't care. Honest, I screamed bloody murder. I jumped up off the toilet. Thank God I was already done. And just darted across the bathroom away from it. Then that little shit just proceeds to crawl back to the back behind the toilet. I'm freaking out because I don't know what to do. Then I remember I have bug spray.
Oh no, not the bug spray.
Zip it, you ant.
Like,
Anyway, so I go to grab the bug spray and I'm still freaking out. I'm like having a bit of a panic attack, like shaking, about to cry, everything. Because I felt violated.
I mean, it's
So,
they do violate things.
yeah. So I then go back to the bathroom, and instead of just standing there on the floor, I climb up on the bathtub, stand on the edge, and I'm doing what I can to reach towards behind the toilet to spray the spider. Well, I start spraying, and all of a sudden, I hear this like pitter-patter of its little feet coming towards me as it was coming out from behind the toilet, in between the garbage can, towards me, and I'm still freaking. I'm screaming again.
It wanted to love you.
It's like, hey man, let's get to know each other. I'm like, fuck no. So then I grabbed the spray. I got the spray. I'm trying to drown this spider in the spray, and it's starting to go back around the toilet, back towards the wall. I'm still spraying it. It goes to the left to try and crawl up the corner of the wall. I'm still spraying it. Then it proceeds to go back towards the other end and try and head into the bathroom closet. And I start spraying. I put my hand up against the closet and start drowning the spider even more in the spray, and it's still crawling. This sucker's like fighting. So it's close enough to where I can hit it with something. I grab the toilet paper holder and try and smush it with the bottom of the holder. Well, I lift it, thinking it's smushed, and no, this little shit's still alive. And then it hit me. The thing is kind of hollow on the bottom.
kind of hollow on the bottom.
Shut up. Well, I go into the bedroom and grab a book. Not just any book, my Break Up with Sugar book. Well, I get in the bathroom with it. I move the toilet paper holder thing, and I slam my book down onto the spider. Like, I slammed it so hard you could hear like the splat of the puddle of bug spray and the crunch of the spider. Like, you could hear it both at the same time, and it sounded both disgusting yet satisfying because I'm glad this sucker's dead. But I did not want to move that book. That book stayed there for like, what, a whole day?
You stayed there for a whole day.
Shut up. Was the book, I ended up leaving it on the spider for like, I guess I left it there overnight. I don't remember, but I go back in there, pick the book up, and for sure the spider is as flat as paper.
That's hilarious.
I took the cover off of my book, the little plastic paper cover, and I used it to scoop the spider up onto the paper. And I could have swore I almost thought that thing flinched because when I picked it up, it kind of wobbled a little.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that thing was still trying to live. And I like zipped myself around to the toilet, dropped the spider into there, and just flushed it. And I'm like, I swear to God, if you come back, I'm gonna burn everything. I'm just gonna, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna burn everything.
That is
I've literally,
hilarious.
ever since that night, I have been like paranoid going to the bathroom because I'm literally watching the spot where that spider came from. And I'm like, I dare something to come out of there. So I'll be ready. The shoes that I was wearing that night, yeah, they got thrown away in the garbage because I don't want to wear those shoes anymore. You
disowned your shoes.
I disowned my shoes because those are the ones I wore that the spider crawled on.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever just like.
I hate bugs. I hate spiders.
I also hate bugs.
I'm sure the feeling you
Touched.
I don't think I've ever just like had a moment where I've been freaked the fuck. No, there was one. So, my sister, my lovely sister, she enjoys playing pranks.
Oh God.
She used to have this Grim Reaper costume, but it had like a cover on it, like a black cover where you couldn't see her face.
Right.
But she could see yours. So one night, my mom, she used to have this. What she would do is, in order for me and my brother, she would try to trick us to go to sleep. So what she would do is, she had the lovely idea to come up with this thing. Because our attic, it used to make a knocking noise just at random in our old house. It used to make a knocking noise just at random. So what she would say was, that was the horseman. Don't know why it was a horseman. Don't know why she thought of it. But it was the horseman. And at the time, I was like, 8, 9, somewhere in there. And I loved The Legend of Rip Van Winkle. It's Sleepy Hollow. So I'm like, wait, I'm literally like, is it headless? Like, will it kill me? She's like, I don't know. Just gotta find out. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't like this. So every other night, she would come in, and our beds, me and my brother's beds were bunk beds. And so they had the wooden frame on them. So she would come in while we were asleep and just knock on the bed. Just knock. Nothing else. Just knock. And then walk out. One night I caught her. I didn't say anything, but I caught her. And as long as I knew that that's what that was, I was okay. However, this particular night, don't know why, she decided to have my sister dress up in that Grim Reaper outfit, take a broom, walk outside at 10:30 at night. I am chilling in my bed watching Hercules, being a good kid, not doing anything. It was Hercules and Aladdin. Just watching the things. And there's a part in Hercules where they're introducing Hades, and she's singing about he ran the underworld. And as soon as she said he ran the underworld, I hear tap, 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 tap on my window. Look outside, and all I see is a broom and a shadowy figure, and I hug the wall screaming. My mom didn't move. She
Changed
did not.
positions.
She didn't move. My sister's on the outside dying. I hear her screaming, laughing. And so the next morning, after I calmed myself down, the next morning, I was like, Mom, the horseman was at the house. And her only words to me were, well, next time, go to sleep when I tell you. And I'm like, what?
Oh shit!
They were in cahoots together.
They were. They didn't tell me this until years later.
Get
I
wrecked.
can imagine this is. I can imagine this is how the conversation went. It's like, your brother's not gonna go to bed on when I tell him to. Can you do me a favor and do that trick that you normally do? Yeah,
Like,
sure.
I'll
but
double your
Here's the
allowance.
thing. Here's the
God.
thing, though. You cannot do it like you normally do. Why not? He probably already knows. So you need to switch it up a bit. Go to the window.
I swear to God, that was the most horrific thing ever. And it was just, I don't know why that was a thing that had to happen, but it happened. And to this day, they will talk about it and laugh. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But I made a promise to myself that whenever I have children, I will do the exact same thing to them. There was other times where she even got my grandmother to pretend that she was the horseman on the phone. Do not know why. And whenever we would pass a policeman on a horse, she'd be like, look, there it is. And we never passed him in the day. Never in the evening. Always at night. And it was always at like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Do not know why. There was one time I purposely looked for patrolmen on horses just so I wouldn't be freaked out. This is coming from a woman who absolutely despises horror games. Absolutely hates anything horror at all. Yet she is the person who did this. And I'm like, Mom, I don't like this. I do not like this, Mom. This is not fun. Not fun for me, Mom. Not even close. So I have decided to pay the homage forward to my mother, and whenever I have children, scare the living shit out of them the way I got scared as a child. It's only fair, right?
Right.
I mean, because when you're a parent, what are the other joys that you get in life?
Mm-hmm.
Really just depends.
Naps.
I mean, but you're right. I'm not even a parent, but you're right. I've helped take care of children enough to agree with the nap statement.
This is where I look to you and go,
Okay, yes, you take care of twins, but both of them are adorable, and I can't be mad at them.
it does not necessarily mean that everything's easier.
Oh no, that's not even remotely true. In my own opinion, because I've helped take care of my cousins who are girls, and considering the fact that one of my other cousins, literally, she was like 80 pounds and dropped all of her weight on me at once. Like in the lower part of my stomach. And it was not fun. So yeah. I mean, they loved me afterwards, but I'm like, kid, you just tried to kill me. Why? Why? Why, child? What did I ever do to you? Their response? Nothing.
Just saying, try dealing with the kid that I had to deal with yesterday, aka I love my nephew, my nieces.
Mm-mm.
I always love that phrase. I love my
Diva, and what makes it even worse, this is what makes me feel bad about it, though. Okay, this is what makes me feel bad. Apparently, Ellie had to take Clara to the doctor because she dislocated her shoulder.
Ooh.
Try dealing with a almost 2-year-old child crying because she's sore because they had to pop it back into place, by the way.
Oof.
Ah. Ooh.
But yeah. And Allie's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and work on my homework. And I'm like, literally, you're gonna leave us with your child do it in this state.
That is somewhat. I mean, that child has not discovered the wonder of like pain medication drugs yet.
Oof, that was close.
Like help out a little bit, but just like you can tell it was sore yesterday because we had the major concern that we had is that the day before, Allie was like, yeah, she's not using her left arm, and she's normally a little bit more left-handed than she is right-handed.
So is she
with stuff,
ambidextrous or
and
no?
She might be ambidextrous in the beginning,
Huh?
after a while.
I am.
Lucky? I wish.
But like she wasn't like using her left arm. Like she kept it to her side, like most of the time. Like when I saw her in the morning, like she was not lifting it or anything. And then like Allie was like, yes. When I tried to like lift it yesterday, she would actually start crying and screaming when you would lift it up a certain, at a certain angle. So she was like, yeah. So she took her to the doctor yesterday, and it was just like, oh, my poor child. Despite the fact that they're not technically mine, but
I feel that.
they spend enough time over here that I could.
The people that are the friends.
This is how often they stay over with Aunt Rara. Okay. I was doing taxes and I looked at my mother and she was like, no, Robin, you cannot claim them as your independent.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It kind of seems like it. You can't do that. And I'm like,
oh, that
fine.
That is lovely.
It's like one of those, excuse me?
But can I not though?
Can't, because they technically don't live here.
Oh.
And they don't belong. They're not my children. They are my sisters.
Okay, that makes sense, but still. That makes sense, but rippies indeed. Okay,
Rippies?
Rippies. That makes sense. Because the people that are staying here, they have a little girl, her name is Violet, and I swear to God, whether I don't feel like doing anything, that kid cries, and I'm like, come here, give me my child! She's not mine, but I'm just like, alright. Because apparently, I don't know why this is a thing. Okay, cool. I don't know why this is a thing, but apparently, whenever that child needs to calm down, because she gets upset because I'm the only one in the house that will walk her. And, and her mom was like, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her mom was like, hey, listen, you haven't, you know what? Oh, why can't I make it where you can beat...
Why does it feel like it's 7 or 8?
I don't know.
Why can I not make it where you can beat all of the Koopalings? Damn it. Alright, fine. You have to beat Lovely to pass. That's fine. Alright. So that's... And look at that, it almost took me 3 hours to make this course. I will say that in puns in your defense, I will say that some of my courses are maddening. I will say that.
Yeah, okay.
Some of them, not all of them, just some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I made a new one. I need to make a pun for this one. What's a good Ruby pun to make for this? But none of them even...
Start this year off with a yang.
Start this year off with a wang.
No, Yang!
I like to try to think of it as people say, starting it off with a bang. I like to start it off with a yang.
Yes.
I'll just say the House of Yang. That'll
And
work.
it was right then and there that my favoritism for Yang began.
My favoritism for Pura began until.
Don't you dare.
Listen,
No spoilers.
okay. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's just. I loved her.
I'm not
so
gonna
much.
spoil anything, but yes, Yang is my favorite. Like in the first couple of seasons lately, it's been kind of iffy.
Like, oh my god.
Sun has
There's so
forever
many
been my
freaking
favorite.
cliffhangers, and I hate it.
Oh god. Tell me about it.
Especially for Volume 7. Like, I am so mad.
Are they gonna cliffhang the fuck out of me in Volume 7? Please say no.
To a certain
Depending.
extent, but no. Yes and no. It's only because, they want to keep going with it. They're not prepared to end it just yet.
Got a point.
They may be rushing they may be rushing things to a certain degree. Like, they're trying to fit 24 episodes worth in 13 episodes. Like I said, we talked about this.
This is true.
They're trying to squish everything into there, so they're like rushing some stuff. However, they're not prepared to end it just yet. So
True. Okay. Holy shit, biscuits?
Shit biscuits.
What the Okay, I like this. I like this. This is nice. This is nice. I like this. Aha!
Aha!
So in this podcast that we're doing... Oh wait! RJ, could you be Blake and/or Yang? Jeez!
what's your question?
Matthew, stop.
So we're doing a podcast where, I think Ruby will be involved at some point, and Huns does an excellent spot-on Ruby voice.
Ain't that the truth?
Fully expect to think that I can do Yang? I can't voice act. Oh, I wish I could. I wouldn't mind being Yang, but once again, I there's no way I can sound like her.
I mean, I would try to do Jean, but I cannot do Jean to save my life. I could try it, but nah. I do, however, love. Again, I love Ruby's haircut in season 6. I love it. Wait, no, I'm on season 7. What am I talking about?
Yeah, that's Volume 7.
Yeah, I do love
About to
her.
say.
Like, she's hardly touched her hair since Volume 3. I mean, since Volume 1 or something.
Ah, this is gonna be a fun time.
This look weird. No, the ball.
I wonder if there are any, like, Ruby-themed drinks of some sort. Because there should be.
There is.
There is. Like for Yang, hers is a something sunrise.
That sounds delicious.
Hang on. Let me. Strawberry sunrise. That's
Oh,
hers.
that sounds delicious.
Because that's what you asked for in the trailer.
Dang it.
Sunrise. Hold the ice.
That sounds delicious.
Right.
I think one of my favorite moments in Ruby was the food fight.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites. Also, like, almost any scene involving Crow, to be honest.
Only because you have a man crush on Vic.
Ah, this is true. I can't say I don't.
I love Crow. Once again, 7th season was not really that good to me, so Jesus Christ. I don't want to say anything, and I don't want to have opinions because I hate it.
You're
Dang
fine.
it.
You're fine. You're fine. I mean, like, I got to actually meet shit. What was his name? The guy that's playing the new Crow, Jason.
Ah.
Yeah,
Who
he was
he was the voice actor for Alpha.
Do what?
He was the voice actor for
Alphonse.
Jason
from-
Libright?
I think so. I'm not.
Well, Jason's done like Dobby from My Hero.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
he's what they picked for the new Uncle Crow for Volume 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I got to meet him this last year at the Iron City Sports and Comic Con.
Mhm.
That was over in Garden. It was at the Gardendale Civic Center.
Mhm.
And Jason was also a guest, and I got to hang out and talk with him. And he's really cool, really sweet person.
He's Hay from Darker Than Black. Sorry.
It's all good. He he gave me a bit of intel. He said things are gonna go good for Crow at first, but then things are just gonna go a bit off of bad luck. And I'm like, damn, he can't catch a break.
Right?
I was just like, why?
The actual hell.
Yep.
What?
I'm gonna go for a ride, probably Pogo, and see raids and stuff like that. Are you going with?
Sure. All right, I'm gonna get off here and go raid.
Have fun.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Later.
Later. Bye.
Oh my
Okay, he
God.
was only in Conqueror of Shambhala as Alphonse
Can I please?
Drake.
Oh my
Alphonse and
God.
Drake.
Can I please
Anyways.
finish this level?
Oh.
Apparently not. Because I made it to where you have to fight all the other Koopalings, at least a good majority of them, but, you have to fight a good majority of the Koopalings, but the one I can't get past is the second Koopaling. This is fun. Ah, jeez! Nice. Ah! I love how when he falls, you just hear the ba-dum. Oh my god! Jeez. Listen, okay, my man crushes do not inherently affect how I love characters, although they still look kind
Yes, it does. Stop lying.
Listen, okay.
Oh,
These tend
for
to-
the last time, I'm not gonna listen. You don't listen to me, so I have the choice of not listening to you.
I do listen. In some regards.
Call BS.
Oh, fuck.
Regardless.
Fuck! Okay. If I can't get past Morton, I'm gonna switch out the Koopalings. But I wanted it to be a challenge, so... I doubt anybody's gonna play this level much. Really? Yeah, for this level alone, you need 30 lives.
So there's a game that's on iPhone for Japan, and I want it so bad.
What is it?
Wonderland, and it's basically you go to like the school or academy that's the houses, like the different like sections. Like you know how Hogwarts has like Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff.
Mm-hmm.
These houses are basically led by and in theme to the Disney villains.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I want it to be English so bad, but then I'm like, I don't want to keep taking things from Japan.
But at the same time, like,
But there are many things that I sit there and I was like, man, I wish that was in English. And then I thought about it, and I think about it sometimes, and I'm like, oh well, you know, there's some stuff over here that's exclusive to us, whereas there's some stuff over there that's exclusive to them, and it's like trade, but sometimes that's just not how it goes.
Point. That is a point.
Not right now. I do not want Hades from from Lore Olympus, despite the fact that I love that bean.
Ah! Come on! Why is this? It's not. I mean, I made everything in here. I know what it is. Where it is. Yeah, but Rapids, if you're still in here, yeah, the new updates are nice. This level is one I'm specifically adding to my Mario World. Oh shit. I don't know how I avoided that, but I did.
This makes things so much easier. I learned a new trick on what to do in Clip Studio Paint, and I'm like, my God, where was this? Where was this when I needed it? Oh my God, it's so good. Jesus.
I don't have any power-up mushrooms. I probably should add one of those. Nice. I got past you. I figured out your pattern. Now for you. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not gonna make myself suffer like this. I'm gonna keep everything. I'm just gonna add one additional thing. Because you need
no, not you. I'm not saying why you. I'm sorry.
You need it. You're gonna need it to get through him.
Like you're being called. There we go. Now I feel better.
Okay, where's a one-up mushroom somewhere? I could star this, but that would be just not even fair. So one-up mushroom. Oh my God! Stop it, sister.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Here I go!
Okay, cool.
No. Okay. Woo!
I want this to be good.
Get good.
I mean, yeah, I have to actually.
I just remembered what comes on tonight.
Wait, what happens?
Mass Singer. It comes on tonight.
Oh yeah.
Did I tell you that Sarah Palin was one of the unmasked people?
Are you kidding me?
It was like a bear. And the funny thing is, they had a skit thing last week because they were doing like a sing-along thing where you can sing along with them as they do their performance. But nobody got like voted off or anything last week. So
Gotcha.
I'm hoping maybe, just maybe. No! No.
Damn it.
Let's stay away. But anyways, and so they had the people who had been unmasked sing to their masks and weird and at some points uncomfortable, but you know.
I mean, hey. You know who I would love to see on The Masked Singer just because? I would love to see Donald Trump on The Masked Singer just because. Just
I mean, they had Drew Carey, so I mean, I would not have guessed him. By the way, I would have not have guessed Drew Carey. Though I love the fact that his hints actually like had some of his military background.
Wait, Drew Carey was in the military?
And nobody was. Yeah.
Huh.
A lot of people know that.
Come on, I'm doing stupid things. Also, you should definitely at some point get Uno on Steam so that we can play together. Oh jeez. Because Uno on Steam is insane.
This is making my hair look so much better. Like, drawing hair has never been so relaxing all up until this point. Now I'm just like, man.
Okay, please, me, don't mess this up. I'll have to hit him like 3 times. Thank you! He can't get up here. Fuck! Okay, that's fine. Oh, he can. Fuck! Why? Jeez, what the hell?
Did it.
Oh my god. I just need to kill Ludwig Koopa. That's all I need. Actually, since this is the house of... nah. Because Ludwig has yellow hair, so that's fine. Shit. Before I can get a hit in.
I'm doing my hair like this for now on. I'm drawing it like this. I love it. There's nothing about it. I hate it. Ah!
Jesus. Oh my god, why did I pick him? Jeez.
You followed my advice.
Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. The game fucked me. Jesus. Okay, that's it. I can't. I'm gonna remove that Koopaling and put another one there because I can't. That's too frustrating, even for me.
For the friendly 8.
So I'm gonna swap you out with not Roy, Lemmy.
Ooh, jeez. Wonder.
Because
Oh, we have another South patient released from being cured from the COVID.
hey, wait, where at? Or where?
Here I
Oh, it just says South. I'm not listening to it completely
Mm-hmm.
because I have my earbuds in. I'm not earbuds, my headphones on.
So is it like?
So,
So are they saying it's a?
but all I heard,
So they're saying like they
is
have an
being
actual.
released.
So they're saying they have like an
Oh
actual.
no, they don't. No, they don't have a cure. You do know that people are recovering from this, right?
Yeah, I do know that, but I didn't know that like.
That's what I'm saying. If the person was
Oh.
covered, they're cured of it, or not cured,
Oh.
but at least.
Of like major symptoms, they recovered from it.
But we're probably not gonna have a cure or a vaccine for another like year or so.
Yeah.
Or not. Why are you talking about me? That's not nice. Riz, are you talking about me?
No, I'm not.
I sneezed.
No, I am not.
And Celeste have put their... Oh no! 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 No!
Did I? Oh, shit biscuits. I didn't put 2 keys in the shit biscuits. Wait, hold up. This will make this level both
I need to copy this picture. Okay,
Alright,
and then
so
you're gonna look at the meme chat. Okay, you need to look in the meme chat whenever, because I'm posting it now.
am I like gonna just come back to a slew of memes?
I mean, I've only done like 5 things so far. So because you'll understand it. You yourself will understand it.
Okay.
Oh, wake up.
Hold on a second. Hello. Really? Yeah. Ooh. left. I came back with pizza.
Ah!
Okay.
The game I was talking about, the Twisted Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the person other than Disney
Mm-hmm.
is Aniplex.
Ah, nice. Wait, Aniplex? Like Aniplex USA?
Aniplex.
Nice. Wait, where the hell? Well, then how was I supposed to get to the other door? This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. I'll block myself off from the other door. Shit.
The picture yet, by the way?
I have not.
Me too. Just look at it real quick. It's real funny. You'll love it. I promise.
It's in the meme chat?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, in Animal Crossing, I don't know if you know about Blethers, which is the owl.
Mm-hmm.
Go to him when you have fossils and things to check out for the museum.
Blethers and Celestials have a third sibling that we don't really talk about, but
To linguistics.
That is perfect. Okay, I screwed myself out of the door. But I'll finish this level up at some other point. I am going to go ahead and get out of here and eat because I haven't eaten.
Here I go!
I was lucky enough to, like, at the beginning, my dad brought me a dinner to eat, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah. This level will be up. I'll post it in my Discord, but it's like, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here so I can eat. But thank you guys for coming in and sticking around. I'm sorry I didn't complete the level, but it's there. I need to see who's all online to the raid. But I will complete the level and I'll post it somewhere. I'll post it. I'll be sure to post it. But also, guys, a few things. Please be sure to always use hashtag RizzyRaid. Also, please check out the store. You get cool merch. You get a lot of nice stuff. So please be sure to check it out. I promise you won't. I promise you won't regret it. I promise you, you will not. Please be sure to check out all the stores, all the good stuff. Again, it's going to be fun. We are going to go ahead and head on over to Urban Garlic. I haven't rated him in a while, so let's see. Hold on. There's one other person. You know what? I know who we're gonna go get. We're gonna go all the way over to England to raid one of my best friends, as he is an excellent streamer. You guys are gonna love him. So please be sure to use hashtag RizzyRaid. Check out the store. Check out the merch. Head on over to my Discord channel if you guys are okay with that sort of thing. But again, thank you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Punch. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to Rapids. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for 3 hours and such. But I am hungry. This is why I'm stopping stream before this level is completed. So I'm going to eat. Thank you guys for everything you've done, for all the hosts, all the likes, all the bits, all the raids, all the support. Welcoming me back to Twitch and everything like that. Thank you guys so much for all of it. I love you guys. Thank you so much again and again and again. Thank you guys, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, everybody.